So, what is mind? Mind is basically an accumulation of data. Data, so everything what's happening around us based on what we have learned from our family. And they told us like what is good for you, what is bad for you. And those things have gotten really kind of written in stone. And that's why this data affects like this what we have gathered from our family but good and bad affect us so much. Not just our family but from our parents, I mean from our neighbors, from our culture, from our teachers, from our schools. So all these things, and these people who are teaching us what to do, they are also not aware of what they are doing, but they picked up from their parents. And this is kind of a hit and trial method going on. So people experience something based on what they're learning, based on their own experiences, if it is good or bad for them, and then they teach us the same thing. And then we test it on our body. If something which is feeling good on our body, we say it's good, and something which is bad, feeling bad on our body, we take it bad. Sometimes these things do change. Something which we used to think is bad for us, but when we test it on our own experience, and we feel that it is not bad, it's actually good for me. So the experiences do change over time slowly. But what is mind? Mind is basically an accumulation of data and everything. It is basically in conditioning. Mind is in a conditioning, so it has certain way of living things. Most important way of living thing is it will always be dividing things into two, good and bad. So everything which is good, so and there's a huge possibility, and it is living on probability of 50-50. Things which are good for you today might change bad for you tomorrow, and things which are bad for you tomorrow might change good for you today. Like things which are good for you today might change bad for you tomorrow also. So the good can change, like a friend can become an enemy, and an enemy can become friend. So this goes vice versa in mind. So, but the point is, mind is a conditioning. So the change is very slow in mind. Sometimes it never changes, and the problem with the mind is the way it develops. The more older you get, the conditioning or the way the mind works keeps on getting stronger and stronger. It's kind of getting set in stone, and you don't want to change your way of living. It's really hard to change your mindset after some time. You keep on thinking same thoughts. You become, if you think you're an angry person, then you stay like that. If you are not happy, then you stay like that. So things stay like that, and whatever conditioning means, it is conditioned to live in a certain way, and it keeps on living in that way. It never changes. So now there's a new year. We have entered 2025. If you see, we don't live in time. We live in this indefinite now. It's what we are living is in now. We don't live in moments. We don't live in time frame. It's just now. Even there is no past, present and future. It is just everything is now. And this now stays indefinitely. It doesn't change. This now never changes. The time changes because the body is changing, but in terms of reality, it's not changing. It is just indefinite now. So, but we have entered, as per the time frame, we have entered in 2025. But see, when I say indefinite now, but this indefinite now is going through movements. Or if I say a clock changes through seconds, 1 second changes to another second, then third second. And because of this, there's a new year. But now people say that this is a new year, I'll be a different person. But he tries to be a different person, but after some time it goes back to living exactly the same way it was living in past year or year before that. You should reflect and see what changed in last year as compared to a year before that. Nothing. Because mind is a conditioning. It is set, and it's really hard to change mind sometimes, or most of the times. It will keep on complaining like this forever. It will keep on not just complaining like this, but it will not change at all. It will stay angry. It will keep on running for things. It will stay scared, and it will never let you sit down in peace. So this is how mind works. So, but if you see every moment, or the future, every second in the future, so I'm sitting now, the next second is a future for me. So every new second is uncertain. And everything which is uncertain is fresh and new. The things coming from future is always fresh and new. They are not old. Old is the past. So if everything is new every second, then every second is fresh. But we are living in past because we are living in mind so much. And set conditioning, we are living in set conditioning, and we don't want to come out of that set conditioning. So New Year will not change anything. If we want to change something, then we have to change. Everything is new. Every second is new. There is nothing old in the universe. Every new second will bring new thing. A person standing in a river is not touching the same water, and the water is not touching the same person. Everything is changing every second, every moment. That's the reality. But we are not living in reality. We are living in our own world, our own mind, a mind which is just a set conditioning, always running, scared, angry. So we have to bring this distance from mind. If we want to make this year something different, we have to change. We want to see new. We want to change this life. Then you have to bring distance from your mind. Otherwise, mind is a set conditioning. You will keep on living like that forever. If you see behind your ages, after a certain age, your mind got set, and you're living in that mind, and you will stay like that forever unless you bring some distance from your mind. And what is the way to do it? Meditation or understanding. Thank you so much.